Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new day of All Creator Live, and I am back playing more No Man's Sky. Give me a minute, I'm still adjusting my microphone and such.
At Bryce Campbell 5790. Hey, Jason. I'm glad I caught the beginning of stream.
Yo, Bryce! How's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Sorry I had to leave your stream so earlier on today. I had a lot of work to do in such a short amount of time. I was able to get it all done, and afterwards I kind of took a bit of a nap, and I'm waking up from that now. Unfortunately, I've been sneezing a lot since I woke up. Not because I'm sick or anything like that. It's just I think hay fever got me. Remember earlier on when I told you that I went out for a little bit of exercise?
Things are good. I'm just relaxing.
Oh, that's good. I went out to go over to the bank to grab some money from my sister, and I got a little bit of exercise, but I'm guessing the air kind of caught me because I'm sneezing like crazy.
At Bryce Campbell 5790. As for stream.
Oh, right, of course.
So it's not a big deal.
But yeah, I popped on Twitch to check out some settings on some things, and I noticed that you were on, so I decided to stop in and say hello. I'm glad you're getting a lot out of the game that you're playing, because I understand, the not having games part. So playing games that you already have is important. And if you have a game like that where you have multiple endings and several scenarios you can run through, I say do it. But yeah, I took a little bit of a nap. That's why I'm 2 hours late getting started the stream today. Well, almost 3 hours late, but yeah, after work I was like, I feel like I could afford a couple of hours for a nap. And the expedition, I don't know how many days it has left, but I'm hoping it has enough for me to play on Thursday as well. Because I only have Phase 4 and Phase 5 to get complete. But we'll see in just a second once I boot everything up. But yeah, today, Phase 4, we're going to be going to a gas giant, as well as trying to survive an extreme storm. So I'm guessing that this phase has to deal with people who are afraid of storms. Oh, yeah, goodness, I forgot I was on a moon. I was going up really high. I was like, whoa. But, yeah, Bryce, if you don't know, this entire expedition that I've been on today, each of the phases has to deal with people's fears. Like the first phase had to deal with space, and the vast unknown. There are some people out there that are afraid of space and being stranded in space. And it's basically a kind of thing that we had to go through on phase 1.
Yeah, it's more so that a lot is likely to pile up. There are games I want to check, but between trips, my birthday, and the other thing I mentioned, it doesn't make sense to get a new game.
Right. Well, there are a lot of reasons why people don't get new games. Like this year, I haven't really been seeing any games that I really want, So that's why I haven't been picking up any games this year. But I definitely understand a busy schedule. And just having a game where you can sit back and relax is probably better than nothing. And it's especially good if you can play the game over and over again. Something's rumbling. My controller started vibrating. I don't know what that was, but oh well. But yeah, the first phase had to deal with the fear of space. Second phase had to deal with the fear of going underwater. That one I particularly didn't like. I don't like the idea of being deep into the oceans. I never have when playing a video game and you're in an area where it's like deep ocean. In particular, the one game where I was always afraid was Skies of Arcadia. There's a deep ocean-like place that's, I forget what it's called, but it was supposed to be like the their version of the Bermuda Triangle, and it always freaked me out. Phase 3 was a fear of bugs and creepy crawly things. And phase 4, it seems like it's going to be a fear of storms, because we're going to be dealing with a lot of massive storms on a gas giant today. But first we have to get to Rendezvous Point 4, as usual. So let's hop in our Corvette. And first I want to go up to the space anomaly. And see how many days we have left to do the expedition. I hope I'll be able to find parking.
At Bryce Campbell 5790. Space is a scary thing, so I'm not surprised that people
Oh yeah. That first phase was crazy. There was I don't even know if it was a glitch, but when I was investigating a wrecked starship, every time that I would investigate it, there would be something that pushed me deep out into space, and I'd just be drifting far away from it. It was freaky, and I felt like it was a glitch, but it might have just been part of it, part of the experience to make you freak out. But I mean, in this game, it was just a matter of calling my ship back to me. What is that noise? It's not my ship. I don't know if it's their ship. It might have been their ship. Either that or it could be part of the music. I don't know. I think they might have changed the music in No Man's Sky a little bit, but I don't think it would be like that. Alright, so what? We have 1 day? Oh no, guys, it looks like I'm going to have to do both of these today. Well, tomorrow is the last day, but what the fuck? Why is it tomorrow? What the hell kind of thing is that? I'm gonna have to do both of these phases today. I'm glad I checked. This is just crazy. Where the hell are the... Oh, right, they're in the middle there. I mean, I wasn't expecting the one for the storms to take me too long. There's mine, Mistress of the Sun. Alright, old girl, let's do this. To the gas giant.
At Bryce Campbell 5790. Some parts of this area reminds me of the moment Anakin became the Darth Vader we knew in the original trilogy.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, rendezvous point 4. We collected a lot of material last time we played, so we should have enough to make the jumps we need. Oh wow, that's right, I also got a more powerful starship, didn't I? A more powerful engine, I mean, so I can make more than one jump now. Well, I'm glad I took that nap then. You know what? I tell you what. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go through... Oh boy, there's the black hole everyone's been talking about. Not gonna go through that until I visit the space station. Alright, so... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to... stream phase 4 right now. And then I'll stop the stream and I'll stream phase 5 right after it. That sounds like something to do. Yeah, that'll be about 4 hours. And I took a nap, so I should be good for another couple hours. And so yeah, I'm going to be up for a while, Bryce. Alright, here we go. We're going into the gas giant. Well, I can't see shit, so... it feels like there's a storm happening, so if I could encounter some storm crystals... Oh, we are, like... really far. I can't even freaking tell. Hold on, let's get further away. This is gonna take a bit. The gravity on a gas giant is all-encompassing. Kind of why it pulled me out so fast, because the gas giant was already starting to pull me in. Oh, come on. Ugh. This is why I don't like gas giants. They're a pain in the ass. Alright. Let's get a distance away from this thing and then try jumping to it. Alright, there it is exactly. Okay, we can see the ground now. That's good. Kind of glad I pulse drive towards it. Would have taken forever. The atmosphere on these gas giants is a lot. So I'll just say that. Alright, well there's a really big storm system right over there. I don't think it has anything to do with something that can give us storm crystals, but if we run into any on the way, I don't think they'll be Alright. Whoa, wait. Okay, I'm going the right way. Yes, of course, it's an extreme system. So the thermal protection's going to go down really fast. I'm gonna have to make more ion batteries, too. Weird gelatinous goo. For some reason, it's a giant pink gas. It's a pink gas giant, but on the surface, because the atmosphere is orange, it looks orange, pink orange, like a mango. Or wait a minute, I don't think oranges are pink. Or mangoes are pink. What is it I'm thinking of? Ooh, coordinates. I'm gonna have to recharge. Whoops, wrong thing. I only got 3. Navigational data. I'll take that. Alright, 300. Shit, I didn't realize there was a sentinel nearby. It's probably mad that I took that stuff. Oh, fork. Big old chasm. Ugh. I'm hoping once we get there, there will be something, A, something for us to hide in, and B, okay, yeah, there's a building, good. And B, I hope there is, the reward for getting there is a flame shield, because I'm gonna need it. Or at least a blueprint to make one. Where's the entrance? Come on, where's the entrance? This isn't my main save. I can't run as fast in this body. There's the entrance. I know, I'm almost there. There we go. Made it. Oh, this is a different type of building. I don't really spend that much time on gas giants. So I haven't really looked at all the buildings that are available. I just assumed that they would be like all of the other buildings in other places. Returning user identified. Terminal now activated. Active. Unlocking data log. Continuation for analysis. I found a body. It's unlike anything I have ever seen. If there's a species like it, then I hope they're all dead like this one. At first, I thought it was some tragic remnant of a matter transfer tech malfunction. A cage of bones and flesh stubbed with random patterns of crooked teeth and roomy, lidless eyes, but no. Ugh. It's a very graphic description. Some horror of twisted evolution, warped by cruel nature. I can't help but picture what it would have looked like alive. I cannot help but fear that it will live again. Discover some coded deep inside, something coded deep inside the long dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me on my journey. Oh, it's just nanites. Okay. No blueprint, but we still haven't collected the reward for this expedition, so. It's on this side. Yeah, it's a kind of a roundish room. Typically, the infected buildings are all circular. This one's more square. Interesting. Alright, let's check and see what kind of prizes we get. Oh, just Starship inventory. Just Starship inventory, and that's it. Great. I guess I'll take it. I mean, if I could use my Starship to collect, if I could use it to collect things like storm crystals, I'd say, yeah, that's good. But I guess, if anything, I'll just be using it for cover as I travel around this planet, like how I do on that other planet in my main save. Except, you know, the difference between this one and that one being this one, I'm not all that well prepared. Cause yeah, I don't have a blueprint for Damn. And I don't think I'm going to be able to buy one. Unless they do sell it at the space station. Alright, what's next? Well, we gotta go into space anyway, because we gotta go find the fire ship Arcadia again. So let's just call my ship to me. I know. It's even worse when the storm starts. Imagine that, though. That's gonna be not fun. Alright, so let's make what we need to get that signal tracking. Oh, do I already have... No, okay, I was about to say, do I already have the parts? Oh, I didn't realize I had gotten these. Oh, these were the things that I got as rewards for the last phase that I completed. Totally forgot to have them in my inventory. Oh boy, I'm sorry. Just waking up. Tube. Computer. I need the microchip. That's why I made the nanotube. I was like, why did I make that? Antimatter. I can make... oh, I need the metal plating, right. Alright. Let's scan for that fire ship Arcadia. And there she is. Adrift in space. Alright. Let's go have a look. Of course I can't exit. Alright. Let's keep an eye out for the... Ah, there it is. Grab this real quick before we get launched into space or something. Alright, cool. We got another bottle. Another ship in a bottle. Get some parts. Alright, cool. Let's get back to our ship now before bad things happen. Ooh. Ooh. All right. All right, let's read this note. Okay. Put these in my starship. Oh, new cockpit. The one that I like. Like the Hab cockpit. It's cool. It has like a gun on the top. It's not very useful, but it's still cool. Oh, right. I wanted to read. Let's read. There it is. Alright, this is the new log. We saw them. They out the airlock. Just floating there. Could hear them singing. Get us home. Please. Okay. Yeah, that would freak me out too. Are they talking about the jellyfish that we encountered in the first system? That's probably what he was talking about. Jellyfish always be freaking people out. Oh, that's something I can sell. I don't need that in my inventory. I guess I'll just put that on there. Okay. Whew. Alright, we got that done. Let's save. Head to the space station before I forget. That's something everybody hasn't been doing. When you get to this system, you have to go to the space station. You have to go to the space station because at the end of this, you're going to have to make a jump through a black hole. But that's going to send you way far away from where you're supposed to go. So, you know. Ran out of fuel.
Technology recharge.
Trying to get around this gas giant is, I guess, dragging my ship's propulsion. Dragging the ship propulsion. So that took a while. Either that or it's just because this is a brand new ship. Not very powerful. But yeah, Bryce, the whole comparison to Darth Vader and stuff in this game does not surprise me. This is a lot of inspiration from Star Wars in this game. I mean, you can't play a space game without thinking about it. Alright. Let's go put these in the Corvette oh, fuck, man. Are you kidding me? What the hell was that? I don't know, but it freaked me out. That was really weird. Oh, well. Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? I did that. I keep doing that. Whatever, I'll go put it in here. It's the same. It's all the same storage. There. It saves up space. It's bad enough that the teleportation system doesn't work on these starships. Now I gotta go sell the things that I have. Oh, right, I can't do the sprint. I'm just a little perturbed that the expedition's going to be over in a day, when last time I played it said that we had 7 days. 7 days would mean that it has until the same time next week. I don't know, maybe it's overestimating when it says 1 day. Maybe it's like 1 day and a couple hours. I don't know, I still don't want to take that chance, you know. I don't want to be playing and then it's like I only have less than an hour to get it done. And it's going to take me more than that.
At Bryce Campbell 5790. At least we don't find ourselves in the middle of a battle between the Sith and Jedi, since the Force does exist in this game.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It can exist everywhere. But, I don't know. I don't know how I could handle... I mean, I guess that'd be cool to see in this game. Alright, next we're going to have to harvest storm crystals. And I really don't feel comfortable doing that without any kind of shielding. So I'm going to go take a quick trip to the space anomaly and see if I could buy a blueprint there. I'm gonna be honest, it feels like this will be way more difficult if I don't have any kind of shielding to recharge. And I'd hate to have to keep calling my starship. You know what, let's decorate a little bit. Yeah, I collected this. Let's put this down. It's pretty tall though. Can I put it on the outside? I can. There. I have 3 of these? I don't remember picking up 3 of these. There. Yeah. Okay, I got rid of all of them. And if only this was a regular space station, I could get this put onto my multi-tool, but it's not, so I can't. Sad face. I mean, I could just sell it since I can't use it for anything. Same with the tainted metal. I don't know where I got this slime from. Oh, right, from the... Right. I don't really want to put this on my ship, so screw that. Alright, let's go into the space anomaly and see if I can... If I can't buy shields, I can at least see if I could buy a blueprint to make one. That's the other thing too. Even if it is just an hour a day and a couple of hours, then that would mean that it would be over at the end of tomorrow night, not Thursday night. That would mean that it would have... it would be... if it said 2 days, then that would be an indication, because we still haven't finished today, so... Since we haven't finished today, that means that we've got... yeah, exactly 1 hour. Or exactly a day and a couple hours. So it's just like the rest of today and tomorrow. Alright, if you can buy the blueprint... I don't know, it's been a long time since I've gotten the shield upgrades blueprint. Oh, they're not here. I can't buy things from them. The people that I would suspect have the blueprint. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're not here, so I can't buy things from them. The one person that has the shielding is, I think, over here. Yeah, around where the exosuit is. Oh, no! Yeah, well, this sucks. Yeah, I can't buy the blueprint. And I'm guessing Nada and Polo aren't in here either. Yeah, no, they're in here. They just deliberate... well, there's Nada, but he's not all there. Oh, there he goes. Okay. He woke up. He's like, hello. And I'm like, whoa. Whatever, but Polo isn't there. So it's like, yeah, they only stuck Nada on here. Interesting. I feel like they've done that before in an expedition. So this is gonna... it's kind of like the same rules as the abandoned expedition. Makes sense. All of the buildings we've been to have been infested. All of the space stations we've been to have been... abandoned. We haven't seen any NPCs. So... yeah, I'm guessing... abandoned rules. Alright, let's pop off our... okay, Supreme Thermal Protection upgrade. Thank God they thought about that. I was about to say, please. Please let us get some thermal protection. Here they go. These are the things that I was looking to buy. They gave them to us. Good, because definitely need them. Yeah, they clearly want us to walk around on this godforsaken planet to collect these storm crystals. Alright. I feel a little safer now. Also, my headpiece keeps conking out. I don't know why. Hold up. Traveler floating around to the space station, I guess. Yep. Alright, so doing the two typical things that you're usually supposed to do will get you the things you need to progress through the rest of this phase. That's good. Just just adjust my microphone. I think what it is I put my headphones over top of my earpiece too soon. And that probably blocked out the reception, so I had to change it. And then take my headphones off real quick. Once again, I don't have an energy drink with me, so my apologies if I'm yawning a bit too much. Alright, so this is the gas giant, looking so ominous there. Alright. What about the other planets? Do any of them have storms on them? That one has a vile brood, cloudy moon, lost blue moon, corrosive moon. That's not the same thing. Barren moon. I don't think any of them are going to have storms on them. They want us to go directly to the gas planet. Go directly to the gas planet. Okay, and from here, you know what? I can see that. I was about to say, on this image, it's showing that it's brown, but it looks so orange when you go down to it. But yeah, I guess I can definitely see. Well, there's definitely a storm right there, so let's just go right into it. But yeah, I can see how this can be brown, I guess. I don't like going into it in the middle of the night, but what am I supposed to do? Control time? I can't do that. It's gonna be hard to see because I'm massively incapable of seeing it at night, and the storm's just gonna make it worse. Alright, let's see. Oh, there goes the storm crystal right over there immediately, as soon as I land. And it's active, so that means the storm's going on. Can't really tell. I guess it's because of how dense the atmosphere is, that it's not as spread out, or it's not as centered as a typical storm. Because there isn't even rain. I'm guessing it's just like a windstorm, so it's more like a firestorm. Come here. There we go. Alright. It's gonna track them for me, thank goodness. And we got like one over there as the closest one. Go grab that. I'm so happy they gave us this shielding. I was about to panic. I'll be like, gotta grab as many as I can, but now I can be a little more frugal with my time. This is the one thing I was worried was going to be the hardest thing. But thanks to these shields. See, that's why it's important to do these expeditions in order. Because you never know what you're going to get as a reward. It could be something that'll help you out extremely with the next milestone. That's another reason why I try to showcase each milestone individually. Yeah, I took those plants. Don't freak out, Mr. Robot. Alright, there we go. Kinda wanted to go back that way because I saw some sodium, but yeah, I guess it's long gone now. I do think that the weird gelatinous stuff is pretty neat. I'd have to say that about the gas giants. I think that the weird gelatinous grass is cool. Alright, where's the sodium I saw? There you are. I'm gonna need you. I'm pretty sure this isn't the only thing we're going to be doing on this gas giant. I think we're also going to have to start farming energy or something. I can't remember now. Alright, so let's head on back to our ship. Grab that sodium on the way there. So yeah, that wasn't so bad. Uh-oh. Just make sure you do those first two things before coming back to this gas giant. I know it could be tempting to try and do everything as soon as you first land on the gas giant, because you don't want to waste launch fuel by going back into space. But I'm telling you, go into space, get the Fireship Arcadia log, and then come back, because you're definitely gonna need those shields that you get as a reward. Oh, good, just in time. The storm's done.
Extreme temperature detected.
Yeah, but it's still hot. Like, the storm is over, but it's still a hot planet. Thank you, suit. I like that they gave us more voices to choose from to have our exosuit talk to us. But I'm going to stick with the original voice because that's the one I know, and that's the one I like. It is also the one I trust.
Extreme temperature detected.
There we go. Okay, next we're going to have to get some crystal sulfide. If I'd have known this was one of the milestones, I would have picked up a lot more when I was doing all that stuff on the ocean planet. Alright, so there was one moon that was blue, and I'm guessing that one has water all over it. Lost Blue Moon. Yeah, this one might have water. Harvest crystal sulfide from hydrothermal vents. Reach a planet with water. Right.
IRL though, since you get crushed from going in too far.
Oh yeah, not just that. They had to make it somewhat believable, because if it was like an actual gas giant, I wouldn't be able to see shit. Those things, they're just clouds with the surface of a gas giant. It's just it's just like a planet housing a giant storm cloud that never ends. Constant storms going all the time. It's just a planet with a giant cloud over it. I already said that, but yeah, you wouldn't be able to see shit on an actual gas giant, so they had to make it somewhat believable. But to their credit, they do a pretty good job, because even though there is visibility, it's more foggier on this planet than it is on a regular planet, because your visibility is a lot more limited on a gas giant, and getting off of a gas giant takes a little bit more time than it does on a regular planet as well. So alright, let's go to that water moon that I highlighted. Try to find the marker for it. There it is. I should probably get away from the gas giant a bit more. I can already see it pulling me back in if I start pulse driving. Alright, I hope I can get around it to get to the moon. If it ends up pulling me back in, it's gonna cut off my pulse drive. Yep, it did. Alright, my pulse drive's probably going to cut off any minute now. Or maybe I'm just skimming by it. Maybe I'm just getting past it. Definitely moving slower. Okay, I'm just on the outside of it. Alright, that's good. When we first started this expedition, I kept having problems with the gas giant we were around in the first area. Wait, where am I going? I'm not going directly towards it. I was like going... I guess maybe the gas giant threw off my trajectory. I don't know. I'm not seeing much water. If this planet's supposed to have water, it doesn't look like it. Well, I'm gonna land. Oh, there's a pod over there. I don't think this planet has water. It definitely doesn't look like it. Why is it called a blue planet if it has no water? This is a chromatic planet. Wait, where did the... I think I saw it over in this direction. Or was I mistaken? There is a lot of yellow around here. It's kind of hard to tell. The colors are so chromatic. For a blue planet, it's not giving off much blue. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was about to say, I know I saw a pod. Come here, you. What do you require for my free upgrade? Sodium. Carbon nanotube. And antimatter housing. I can make all of those things. I'm gonna go with my technology this time. Alright, cool. Free inventory slot. Well, not free, but better than paying 25,000 units. Alright, well, there's no water here. Yeah, it says begin your search in deep water. I don't think I'm going to be able to find any deep water here. I might have to go back to the other system.
At Bryce Campbell 57.
Oh, really? It's been forever since I've seen Outlaw Star.
I hear of blue planets. I think of Heaven 7 from Outlaw Star.
I loved it, don't get me wrong, but I saw it back when I was a teenager in the 90s, so it's been over 2 decades. Alright, well, definitely not here. This planet most certainly does not have water. I don't think any of these do. Metallic moon. Cloudy moon. Lost blue moon. It most definitely wouldn't be a planet that has fungal mold. So... or cactus flesh. So... Dissonance, yeah, would not be it either. Or a vile brood. Neither of those things can exist on a deep water planet. I'm gonna have to go back to that other system that had the deep oceans. Oh, this is gonna suck. I know I went to the space station there because it was a rendezvous planet. So it shouldn't be hard to locate it. It's just I've already mentioned this. I'm not a big fan of going under the water. I'm gonna have to go back to going underwater. I feel like this milestone is deliberately out of place from the other phase. Oh man, I am that close to the... again? Please don't. Okay, it didn't. But yeah, I feel like this milestone is deliberately out of place from the other phase that clearly it could have been in. I feel like they've done a lot of... They've gone through a lot of effort to make this expedition annoying, but I've dealt with so much shit in this game already that I'm just like, alright, I get what you're going for here. It's like they're trying to troll me and I'm like, I already get what's going on here. I'm not I'm not gonna get worked up over it. I get it. You could have put this in the phase before, but you clearly didn't. I feel like this is directly aimed towards me because I don't look at the other phase or the other phases or other milestones until the milestone beforehand. I do that intentionally so I don't get spoiled on what's coming up next in the expedition. I like to be surprised. But right now it feels like it's deliberate. Is that an NPC? No, it's not. Okay. I was about to say, that shouldn't be there. Alright, let's go back to the rendezvous planet we were at before. This is also kind of telling, too. So it means that people were going through the black hole before going through this milestone. Because if they'd have gone through this milestone, then maybe they would have... You know what? Maybe they saw ahead and got the crystal sulfide before starting this phase. And then that's why they ended up not going to the space station. Because they already had the crystal sulfide. Ooh. Free upgrade. That's something you don't see in those boxes too often. It's not a very powerful one, but I'll take it. Which phase was it again? Let's see. I think it was the second one, right? Right. Right. So, rendezvous point 2. Oh, here it is. The Konamis station. That does sound familiar. Let's check it out before we go there. I don't want to go there for no reason. Konamis. Yep, here it is. Marine planet. Alright, cool. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do both of these phases today. And then tomorrow I'm going to check to see what's going on. Well, Thursday, obviously, I'm going to be playing more No Man's Sky. And I'm going to check the expedition on Thursday to see how much time we have left on the expedition and whether or not it's over. And if it's not over, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be like, no, I could have done this today. But, it's what it is. You know what? That'll give me some time to make a snack or something if I stop the stream and then pick it up again. I got a good nap, so I should be okay. And then when I start work, when I take my hour break, I can take another nap if I need to. It's just all about how I manage my time. And I gotta tell you guys something. If I don't get some No Man's Sky in my life, I get miserable. I need to play it. In fact, on the past couple weekends, because of how busy we have been, and because of how stressed out I've been over the past 2 weeks, because of the inventory we had at my one store, I've been playing No Man's Sky on the weekends. I know you guys saw when I started it up, I was the top planet, or the top save data was my main save. It's because I've been playing it on the weekends. And you know, I kinda enjoy playing it on the weekends to do that weekend mission to get the 1,800 Quicksilver. That's a lot. I've been able to buy some pretty cool stuff. There you are. I wonder if my Nautilus is still on this planet. Last time I saw it, I was like, alright, goodbye Nautilus, I'll never see you again. But here we go, I'm gonna see it again probably, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, after waking up from that nap, I'm a little hungry. So once I get done this... I'm gonna stop the stream and make myself a snack. And then pick the stream back up. So lucky you guys. To anyone who was thinking I'd be playing both phases separately. You get to see both of them on the same day. Those watching in the archives. Oh, a little visual glitch there. Alright. So, I'm pretty sure I have my Aqua Jets. But I... Oh, it's going to make it hard. I'm going to go over to this landmass here. And if this is the same landmass, I'm going to be so happy and feel so lucky. Because it doesn't feel like that would be possible for me to find the same spot where I left my Nautilus. No, it's not. Though I am going to need that to make another one. You know what? I don't even need to. This is a deep this is a deep water ocean, so I could just stay close to land. I don't have to go into deep water. Into the depths of the ocean. Also, it's weird that this planet has firestorms. I just realized that. This planet has firestorms. A water planet that has firestorms. That's crazy. Into the dangerous ocean I go. So I can get onto land. Or get close to land. Well, I could recharge my... You know what? I could just do this right now if I wanted to. While the storm's going on up there. Oh, you can refill this with oxygen. I didn't realize that. I thought it was like every other shield. It was going to take sodium. I don't know why I thought that. It's an oxygen tank. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's alright. I was about to say the... You know what? For all the shit that I give the, target sweeper, it's actually been very useful in this expedition. Oh, hey, look, there goes my Nautilus. Hi! 5 hours away. No, thank you. Hi, Nautilus. I'm back. But not for long. Oh, man, do I have to go underground? I think I do. Darn it. Go into this cave. Where is this cave? Where is this farm? Ah, here we go. What the fuck? Oh, it's the... Okay. I'll just grab them here. And I'll just head back. Bye! Thank you for your sulfide. I hate that it shows me... I was just now talking... Giving some kudos to the target finder, and then it just makes me have to dig in the ground like that. Again? In the ground again. Yeah, in the ground again. Thanks, target sweeper. Whoa. What? Target sweeper? What's going on? Have you tricked me? It's like, haha, he fell for it. That's not it. There it is. What? There's nothing here.
At Bryce Campbell 5790.
Oh, hey, there's the other one that I...
Since we have a Nautilus,
What?
let's go find us a Captain Nemo, seeing as Nemo did appear in 2 of Verne's novels.
I guess. I don't think he'd be able to help me here. This would be way out of his league. Alright, you. You better be above ground. I dug 2 holes already. I don't want to dig a 3rd one. And that's not a threat, that's just stating facts. What is with all these holes that I gotta dig? There we go. The other one didn't yield anything, but this one did. Good. That's all I needed. Bye! Oh fuck, now I lost my... Oh, okay, there's the hole. It's like, I lost my hole. Lost the hole I dug. Whoa, that's kind of creepy. Moon. Big red moon in the sky. Is the storm still going on? No, it's not. Okay, good. I can get back to my ship, no problem. Even though it's kind of floating off of the surface of the water now. Hey, I don't blame it. I wouldn't want to touch the water either if it was that violent. I'm also glad I didn't have to travel too far because... For those who don't know, swimming underwater using your jetpacks to swim underwater is... It drains your life support systems really fast. Alright, goodbye planet. Goodbye Nautilus. Thank you for being so loyal and staying on this planet for me. Alright, back to the space station. They want me to go to a dissonant planet next. And there was a dissonance moon back at the solar system we went to. So, back at Rendezvous Point 4. So I can pop off that mile. Oh, I got 2 of them that I gotta collect. Supreme Defensive System upgrade. Well, that's neat. And oxygen to replenish the oxygen I just used up. Shield module. That's cool. And prepackaged optical drive unit. Oh, that'll help. That'll make it easier for me to scan the radiant crystals, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, Bryce, if you're still there, how was everything with Genshin Impact? Did you like the story? Act 3 and 4? I actually enjoyed the chess game thing. It was pretty fun. Time Lord said that people were annoyed by it, but I don't know. I kind of liked it. Where are the oh, right, they're on my starship. Okay, the advanced mining laser, finally. Sweet. Oh no, it's not. It's not the advanced mining laser. Well, this will help me. Yeah, I'm thinking this will help me out with, because I mean it's not the advanced mining laser, but it's something like it. I might have to make the advanced mining laser. You might need that to get the radiant crystals. Because they're large, they're big crystals. We'll see when I get there. If I have to, I can, but if I don't have to, I don't want to waste the material. And the other thing, the addition of another shield. There we go. More health. Yep, 2 more slots. Yeah. 2 more health slots. Cool. Well, that just leaves these 3. I might get this done pretty early. This might be an early video. This might be a short video. Let's see, what's the other one? Visit all the moons? Oh, yeah, that's super simple. And then travel through the black hole. Okay, yeah, I could get this done super easy, super fast. No problem. One of the rare oops, I did not mean to do that. One of the rare occasions where you'll see me complete a stream in less than 2 hours. And it not be a glitch or something happening, you know?
At Bryce Campbell 5790. I haven't touched the new Genshin story because I've been busy with the VN, so I can't say for certain. I did look at a spoiler-free guide though and saw some stuff that could be annoying though.
Oh, alright. Well, I'm just gonna tell you the chessboard thing. Time Lord said that people are super annoyed with it, so if you find it annoying, don't feel bad. I guess everybody does. I guess I'm just used to playing board games. I used to play them a lot when I was a kid. Me and a couple of friends used to play D&D.
At Bryce Campbell 5790. For example, more stealth, which I think needs to be given a rest in Genshin.
I wouldn't say there's any stealth. There's no stealth. In either of those acts, you don't do any stealth stuff. I don't think. I don't know, it's been over a week since I played Act 3. But I'm pretty sure you don't do any stealth stuff. And if you do, it must not have been that great. It must not have been that much, because I certainly don't remember it. There we go. Alright, back to rendezvous point 4. I love that they have that on every one of the rendezvous points. I can't remember when they started doing that, but I'm so grateful that they did, because it's helped me out a lot. With how easily I forget shit.
At Bryce Campbell 5790.
Yeah.
I do have to see for myself.
I'm just trying to warn you. Also, Act 4 is a lot longer than Act 3. Act 3 only took me about 4 hours to complete, I think less than that. But Act 4, it took me 6 hours to get through that act. Well, actually more like 5 hours, because the first hour I was complaining about stuff. Like I do. And when I was complaining, it had nothing to do with the game. It was more about the way Genshin has... Because they added that Wonder World thing to to Genshin, and I was like, I'm not gonna play that. I don't really care that much for it, and if anything, it's just taking up more space on my PS5, and that was annoying me. So I kind of went on an hour-long rant where I was talking about that and talking about the disadvantages to digital-only games. You know, with consoles opting into doing digital-only stuff. That took about an hour. I was on a long rant that day. It was the very first thing that I did in the stream. And it's reflected in the way the AI summary thing works too. Have you noticed on YouTube now they have this AI summary thing? I think it's stupid because it doesn't... I don't know why, but literally any time that I complain about Trump and the government, it doesn't add that in to the summary, no matter how hard I try to get it to look for it. And it's just suspicious. However, when I complain about the gaming industry, it's gladly going to put that in there. That's all the summary was about when I checked yesterday after I got the stream done. It didn't even mention anything about Genshin. It was just talking. It just gave me a summary about my rant in the first hour of gameplay. So I was like, okay, it'll give me a summary on that. But when I have like an hour-long rant about how pissed off I am with the government, it doesn't want to do a summary of that. Very suspicious. Like somebody's paying them to silence things. I mean, that's just why I don't trust AI in general. It's so easy to manipulate. Like, anybody with money can make it think whatever they want it to think. Alright, there's the planet we're going to. If you're wondering why I'm so calm and relaxed now, it's because I like dissonance planets. I don't care what anybody says, I like them. The sentinels on dissonance planets are derpy, and even though they are not the most aesthetically pleasing planets, at least they feel safer than a lot of other planets.
Big developers are supposedly doing in large games. Plus, from what I've heard, it feels like it should be its own game.
Right, exactly. What I said in my rant yesterday is that they should do what Blizzard does with their Battle.net system, where they just have an app that allows you to download and undownload games. That way you don't have to put everything together into one game. What they're trying to do is what Fortnite is doing with their Lego Fortnite, how it's combined with the Fortnite game, so you have to have it downloaded with Fortnite in order to play it. So that means that if somebody wants to play Lego Fortnite, they'd have to download both games in order to do it. When they, what if they just want to download one or the other? You know? I don't know. I don't get the benefit of doing that. You're just alienating a lot of people by doing that. I get they're trying to pressure people into playing another game by doing that, but they're not going to, no matter how much you want them to. Alright, so Radiant Shards are on this planet, right? Right, it says use the analysis visor. Well, it's not giving me anything. Well, I mean, I could just do this. I forgot. They automatically show up. They're not like the sulfide. You don't need to have them tracked for you. They're just, like, super obvious. Dissonance moons are weird. I'm used to dissonance planets being lush planets. And I guess I'm okay with this. It's like double the safety. Oh no, this is an anomalous planet. Or anomalous moon. Because of all the weird, freaky, hexagonal things floating around. I'm okay with that too, if I'm being honest. This is really cool looking though. Like a scrapyard. I've seen a planet like this before, but the rocks and the fauna weren't centered around the objects that you see floating in the background. Alright, do a quick check to make sure there are no sentinels around. Okay. This is one of the things they get mad at you for. Yep, I need an advanced mining laser. Damn it. I was hoping I wouldn't. But yeah, that's one of the things that the corrupted sentinels get mad at you for trying to mine. Carbon nanotubes, hermetic seal, wiring loom. Did I sell the wiring looms? Okay, well, I'm glad I wasn't mining it now. There's a sentinel right over there. I'm gonna have to get my ship over here. Ah, crap. I don't feel like running all the way over there. Come here, ship. Come to me. Hey, 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 don't be mad. I just called my ship in. It freaked out, I guess because it didn't see me there. It was like, whoa, whoa, where'd you come from? Oh, that's right, I don't have storage on this ship. So, no, I don't have the wiring looms. I do. I do have the wire. I do have storage on this ship. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, advanced mining laser. There we go. We got the 2 wiring looms. I knew it was a good idea to buy those when I saw them. Or did I get them? Oh, I remember how I got them. I got them from the abandoned freighter. Right. I think that was in phase 3. Okay, so we need the carbon nanotubes and hermetic seal. Go ahead and put this back. Hermetic seal. That should do it. Sweet. Installed the advanced mining laser. And the sentinel's still here. I don't know if it's a good idea to pick this up now. Yeah, there he is over there. I have to wait for him to leave. This is one of the things I know for a fact that they get angry at you for taking. Like the smaller crystals, like the ones you see over there, they don't get mad if you take those. But you take one of these and they get super mad. Oh boy. I wish I could get her to go away. Like, I could go, shoo, shoo, get away. Bad robot. Get out of here. He looked back at me. He's like, alright, okay. Okay, it doesn't look like he's within the radius of detection because it's not showing the little symbol at the bottom of the screen, so I'm gonna try and mine it now. Okay, cool. You didn't see that. We're good. And there's one over there. Is there anyone closer? That one's closer. That's the one I saw before. Okay, we'll go to that one then. Whoop. You know what? I think this, given what time it is right now, I think I started like 10 minutes to 8. This may just come out to be about 2 hours. Is it underground? Do they spawn underground? I didn't know they did that. Oh, weird. Okay, there is a cave under here. They do spawn underground. I had no idea. Well, that's a new one on me. Yeah, look, there go the small ones too. I didn't realize they spawned underground either. Wow. Yeah. And there are living creatures on this planet. They live underground. Oh, this whole planet was nothing but a bunch of, Wait a minute. What are they? Are they electrical signals? What the fuck? That's different. They are. You can have a living electrical... Yeah, dude, hold up, come back here. Be my friend. Oh, it has berries? What? I was hoping it would give me something like an ion battery or something, you know? Hexaberries. Oh, I don't have enough space. How much would it be? I kinda want him. Oh man, that's actually a lot. I'm buying it. I don't care. I want this guy as my friend. Come here, little one. Yay! Rigai. Alright, let's continue on with the mission. That was a fun little diversion, but we gotta get back to it. This is the hole we came from. I got a little electric buddy. He's following me. Can you exist outside of the ground? I gotta get him to come up here. Oh, that's the wrong buddy. There he is. Hey! Oh, hold up. I gotta hug you. It's kind of hard to see you. I gotta give you some love. I don't know how I'm hugging you, but there we go. Does he eat? He eats creature pellets. What the okay. Does it poop too? Cause that'd be weird. Wait, what does he poop? Fecium? What the hell? Well, since he's my companion, he probably won't poop, but that's a cool little creature. I've never seen anything like that. Alright. Bye-bye, favorite. He calls me his favorite. Aww. Aww. I like that little guy. And he speaks English, too, apparently. All the other ones make weird noises. He speaks English. He has a floating sentient energy orb. It's the first time I've seen something like that. And it lives underground, too. That could be why it's the first time I've ever really seen it. Is that like the only living thing on this planet? Did I just get nanites? Yeah, I did. Alright, cool. 250. That at least gives me half of what I put into making him as a friend. Oh, they're above ground too. Okay. I guess maybe this is just a very rare creature. Oh man, I just realized too, I'm not going to be able to keep it. Well, that could be why they probably need why they give us hexaberries. They're probably just getting them from the planet and giving them to us. They're like, I collected this to eat it later, but you can have it. That's actually a lot closer than I thought it would be. When I first saw it, I thought it was off on the horizon, so I was like, oh, that's pretty far. 202? That's not bad. It's like a minute walk. Maybe 2 minutes because of how slow my character is. I don't see any sentinels, so yeah, sure, let's. There you go. That's 4. Man, we're gonna need to pick this up. We need 16 of these. This is actually taking longer than the storm crystals. Well, we only needed 7 storm crystals, and storm crystals tend to clump together, so. I don't know, that planet was just chock full of them, I guess, because typically when I land on a planet that needs storm crystals, they're very far apart. So, I was expecting them to be even further apart because of it being a gas giant with how big it is. Can he see me? No, I don't think he can. We're good. There we go. Oh, is this another one? No, it's not. That's not a storm crystal. It has a corrupted sentinel in it. It's just that a large chunk of Atlantidium. Ugh, I want to change my sitting position. That means I'm going to have to change my microphone's position as well. Sorry, everybody. Gonna hear some weird noises. Oh crap, that was my phone. It just fell off of the... Damn it. It's alright, it's still going. My phone's fine. It landed on my bed. I was just wondering if it hit the microphone or not. If you guys heard a thumping noise, that's what it was. Come here, controller. Alright, let's go. Let's continue. I gotta say, I really do love goosenecks. When you get them in the position you want them in, they stay in that position. It's just an issue where you have to get them into another position. That's the problem. Because you're like, okay, now I gotta move. Uh-oh. Whoa, what was that? I know y'all saw that. I didn't like that at all. Everything just froze for a second there. Okay, I'm not... Oh, I see 2 of them together. Awesome. Oh, 3? Yes, 3 of them together. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So long as no sentinels show up, must be a good haul. Oh, I don't like I don't like that orb over there. Uh-oh. Wait, don't. He could see me from there. I just noticed him. There's another one right there, too. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna have to wait a little bit. These guys are way too close. Now, normally, these sentinels, no big deal. I could take them on, no problem. But, because we're on a dissonance planet, they're gonna cause some quad some robot spiders, and I don't want to deal with that. Alright, cool. That's great. I like that. That was a nice big chunk of... a nice big clump of radiant crystals. That helped. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't throw me to the ground. No, you don't. Got a living storm system following me now. That's not good. I call them living storm systems because, I mean, there's no reason why they follow you other than... Oh, fuck. Yep, there he is. See, it's following me. Nope. Haha. Okay, now get out of here. Go away. Stop following me. I'm not your friend. I am a stranger. Oh! No. Stop. Bad storm. Nope. Y'all see that? It's trying to slam me to the ground. And now there's a sentinel. Great. Thanks, storm. Nope. Okay, got me that time. Stop. Guys. Yeah, did you see how much damage that did to my shield? Damn. Urgh. I want that radiant shard. Leave me alone. Ah, freaking Flora. Kill you. Harvest your innards. Oh. See? There's no reason why this thing should be following me. It's alive, I'm telling you. That's why I call these things living storms. They know what I want. They're just sticking around the radiant shard because they know I need it. There we go. It's clear now. Woohoo! Alright, let's find another one before that storm comes back. That one's a bit too far away. Oh no, that might be the only one closest to me. Oh, wait. That one's just as far away. I might as well go to the other one. Wait a minute. I think that was the same one. Sometimes when I go around in a circle, I kind of lose track of where I'm at. Yeah, no, I think they're both two different ones. It's just... Dang, if this keeps up, I may even have to, change out my earpiece. Because it's almost been 2 hours. I think in about 10-20 minutes, it'll be 2 hours. And my earpiece is gonna run out of battery. You know what? I won't change it out. I'll just deal with the audio coming from the television. You guys will hear an echo for a little while, but it'll be okay. I'm almost done. This is probably like the last thing that I'll need to do. Oh, yes! Look at all of those radiant shards. Sweet. Let's double check. Nope, there's one right behind me. Yep, it was following me. It was like, that guy looks suspicious, let's follow him. You jerk, get out of here. I wish there was a way to just get them to leave. You know, like some kind of repellent. Well, as long as there's no storm nearby, this should be it. Because there's plenty of radiant crystals here. I think we only need 6 more. Yeah. Ugh. Sorry, it's just my bones after waking up tend to be a little stiff. Gotta stretch a little more than usual. Alright, cool, he's gone. Well, let's get every one of these. It's 1, 2. That's a big one. 3, 4. Oh no, is it only 5? 5. Ah, it's only 5. Well, darn. That got us at least a little closer. I didn't have to make 5 trips, I just had to make 1. I don't think there's anything underneath of this guy. But I'll mine him regardless. Oh, what else does it give me? Oh, carbon. Oh. Now that wasn't underneath of it, but I guess I missed it. It's right there. There we go. This is 6. Woo! 6! We did it! And we didn't get spotted once. But we are very far away from our ship. So let's call it in while he's not looking. Because if it crushes something, he might get mad at me. Try and call it in an area where there isn't that much for it to crush. The hatch did a thing. Okay, let's save just to be sure. Okay, cool. We saved. And we're on a distance planet, so. Oh god, I've got to change the earpiece from one ear to the other because it's annoying the hell out of my left ear. I'm gonna put it in my right ear. I really hate earpieces. If this wasn't such a convenient workaround. Alright. So that was pretty fun. Oh, I picked up. Oh, right. That's what they look like. I forgot. I thought it was Atlantidium for a second. Can I eat this? I'm just going to eat it. Screw it. Save space. Put these on here too. I don't need salt. Screw that. Lots of stuff to sell. Alright. Let's pop off this milestone. See what we get. Starship launch fuel. Awesome. Supreme Pulse engine upgrade. Nice. Oh, it's not on my starship. Okay, it's in my inventory. Right, because I'm not in the pilot seat. Do I want to put this here? You know what? I'm going to put this here. And then put this next to here. There we go. I'll help out. I just realized I don't have any launch or any hyperdrive fuel. Well, when it comes time to do it, I'll make some more. Alright, next up, we're going to be taking a little trip around the solar system, visiting each one of the moons of this gas giant. Sounds fun. Alright, so we've already been to 2. The one I thought was going to have water didn't have water. Very misleading name. This is the Nissens one I was on right now. Alright, this is the one with the vile brood. Let's just visit, not stay for long. Vile brood doesn't just come out of nowhere and attack you, so you shouldn't have to worry about a sudden random attack. The only reason why they'd come after you is if you either destroy an egg or squish their babies. The grubs, as we found out last time I streamed. So don't do anything like that and you'll be fine by landing on this moon. There are a lot of people on this planet though. On this moon, I mean. Who knows, they might be going after bugs. That could be what they're doing, because they could be trying to tackle they could be trying to tackle 2 phases at once. And the last phase had us going after the brood, so there's a possibility they could be trying to fight it. Okay, nope, they just left the planet. Maybe they were just visiting. I keep saying planet, I mean moon. Sorry, everyone. I feel like every time I do that, there should be a little thing that pops up that says that is no planet. A reference to Star Wars. And the whole that is no moon situation. Very dark. Oh, pretty lush. We got some trees going on here. I was expecting this to be an infested planet, but it's not. So yeah, you should only have to worry about squishing grubs. As long as you don't squish any grubs, you'll be fine. Yeah, that's 3 moons visited into space again. Alright. This is Bibarf. That's the Lost Moon. Okay, Lost Blue Moon. We already went there. 2 more planets left to explore. 2 more moons left to explore. Sorry, I did it again. This guy's on the same mission I am. On the same milestone. Because he just came from this moon. He's going to that one. And I'll be there soon. I gotta tell you though, I really did need that nap. I did get like 4 hours of sleep after the stream yesterday. But, you know, it didn't feel like enough. With everything that I did the day before, it didn't feel like enough. So after I got done with work, I was like, hey, I don't think they'll be that upset if I take a bit of a nap, 2-hour nap. And I mean, if I didn't have to do both of these phases right now, then, you know, it would have been perfect, because this didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. I won't want this buried. No, I'm gonna have to dig. Here you are. I'll take that. Once this is over, I'm kind of debating whether or not I'll keep this save. I don't know if I'll have the option. I thought I would last time, and I didn't. Alright, 4 out of 5. One more moon left to explore. Pretty interesting plant life on that moon. Alright. Then the last one is going to be this hot moon. Barren moon. This is barren, but it's probably barren because it's like a desert or something. And there it is. Ooh, we're gonna have to go around the gas giant. Means we're gonna have to get close to it. To anyone who's afraid of gas giants, I guess this one's... I don't know. I really don't understand what they're playing on with this one in terms of fears. I guess there are some people that are afraid of gas giants. I don't know. I think I've heard somewhere that there are people who are afraid of planets. I mean, I understand irrational fears more than anybody because I have one. I have an irrational fear towards needles. But... like, I don't know, you live on a planet. Are you afraid of the ground that you walk on? Or, I don't know. I don't want to criticize, but maybe it's just they're afraid of large astral bodies. That's what it is. They're not afraid of planets. They're just afraid that when they look up into the sky, something's going to land on them. I'm guessing they don't like the game The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask then. It's probably like the worst game in the world for them. Alright, surveyed every moon around the gas giant. Well, that's a pretty deserty planet, like I thought. Let's go ahead and leave. Pop off this milestone. Pre-packaged rocket boots. Okay, well, that's definitely my biggest fear of this whole phase, is the dang rocket boots. I hate the rocket boots. Why does that have to be the prize for doing this? I'm not going to use it. I'm just gonna delete it. I'll equip it and then delete it. That way I can, at least get the... Does this help in any way? Nope. Just gives me the advanced quote-unquote jump. I've used the jump, like, I don't know how many times, and it always fucks up for me, and I don't know. I don't like it. I guess there are some people who know how to use it properly, because otherwise why would they keep it in the game? But I'm just not one of those people, so... There. Oh, you don't even get a wiring loom. You get this freaking hydraulic wiring. Bleh. I guess I could sell it. Get some tritium. That's cool too. I'm happy with that. At least. So out of all that... Whoa, jeez! Camera's like blah 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 blah. Alright, no time for caution. You know what? That could be what this one is centered around. People who have a fear of black holes. Or just like I said, in general, they just have a fear of large astral bodies. And a black hole would probably be like the worst thing for them. So like just storms, I guess, and black holes, maybe? Because going through that gas giant was pretty freaky. Oh, this one was all over the place with fears. So. Ooh, that was an interesting creature. I didn't see it when I landed, but pretty cool. Alright, so now we're going to be heading towards that black hole. I'm going to go back to the space station and sell some stuff. Not just because it's a good idea to stop by the space station. This is just me reminding all of you before you jump through this black hole. Make sure you go into the space station. It'll definitely prepare you for what's about to happen. But I'm also going back here because I want to sell some things. I'm kind of getting a lot of stuff accumulated. Ugh. Yeah, it's been about 2 hours. Okay, cool. So this isn't going to be a very short stream. I think the thing that took up the most time was all of those radiant shards we had to collect. What is that? Is somebody shooting me with a mining laser? I don't see anybody. I don't know, I was just wondering where the green light was coming from. Hey, look at this guy's ship. It's very simplistic. He might be doing speed runs. If that's the case, I feel like he'd have more, you know, no, that's true. The Corvette would be a better option for them because they'd be able to do the spacewalk to get each of the fire ship parts, fire ship logs. This is like, does this guy know how to? Oh, actually. Can I? You know what? I can probably access my starship from here. See? Everybody's thinking about it. We've got to sell stuff right now. Okay. Okay, no, I think... Oh, well, I do want to sell this because I'm not going to be able to use it. Maybe I should keep it if I am able to convert. I'm going to keep it. But what about my starship? Okay, I can. So they should be available to sell. Switch. There we go. Alright, oh, I won't get much for selling them. Alright, sell the storm crystals. The radiant shards. Hydraulic wiring. Crystal sulfide. I think I'll get it on everything else. There we go. Alright. Let's make the journey through the black hole. Oh, there goes, yep, it's been 2 hours. There goes my earpiece. I'm gonna take it out. Turn it off. Can you turn off this? There we go. Okay, no. It's not going to turn off. I gotta put it back in the thing. I don't want the battery to run out completely because that's not good for the battery. And these batteries are so small, it feels like. Okay. All right. So you guys might hear an echo. But you know what? I feel like that's going to just add to the creepy nature of what we're about to do. I can tell you one thing, the music that just popped on my Spotify is not not helping the creepy vibes. I mean, unless you consider children singing creepy. It's from Genshin Impact. It's the Aranara song, the one where the kids are singing. La 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 la. It's very calming, and listening to it while drifting in space is pretty chill. But we're supposed to be getting creeped out right now. We're not supposed to feel calm. We're going into a black hole. This is like one of the most scariest things that a human being or anything could experience.
Adenesba. Hello, Tala.
Hey, Anespa, it's good to see you. And thank you for using the abbreviation. I like that. I love the abbreviation for my channel. When I made my channel, I didn't even take into consider that abbreviation. But then I was like, oh, cool, that actually makes a word that people can say. Tala. The All Creator Live Archives. I was like, hey, I like that. Okay. I think I'm ready to go into a black hole. Are you guys ready? Alright, the music just changed. Ah, this is perfect. Castlevania.
As creepy as the sound made by Jupiter's magnetic field, after being made audible to humans. Adenesba.
Well, I'm sure. Alright, leave the pilot seat from the... What? We have to go into it via spacewalking? Oh, man. That's definitely going to creep some people out. Alright, where are you, black hole? I know you're supposed to be in this system somewhere. Wait, can I go to the Discoveries tab and mark it? No. Dang it. I'm just gonna have to figure out where it is first. Oh man, and the perfect music just came on. Some Castlevania music. Where are you, black hole? I saw when I first got in here. Is that it? I know you're able to see them from like anywhere. On my way. No. Asteroids are in my way. There it is, right there. Or is it? No, I think that's just the freighter. Yeah. It's just that freighter has the circular end on it. That's somebody's freighter, I think. Well, whatever. Okay. It's gotta be somewhere. You can see it from anywhere.
Tumezu. Are they forcing you to look for binary star systems? After all, that is supposedly a way we find black holes IRL.
No, that's not what. There's one here. There's one in this system. One thing I don't use that often is this map, the little holographic map at the bottom there. It does identify where things are, and I think that weird circular image is the black hole, because I don't normally see that on the bottom map thing there. Though I don't know. I haven't really been in too many systems that have black holes. I've been through a black hole a couple of times. I feel like I'm going to have to go onto the other side of the gas giant to see it, because what's that? I think that's a moon. I can't tell. Getting around this gas giant's going to be the annoying part, though. I'm on the right plane for it, but I'm thinking it's on the other side of the gas giant. When I first came in here, I saw it immediately. But I've done some traveling since then, so I might have gotten onto the other side of the... You know, another easy way to tell is just to go as far out as I could. But if the gas giant hides it, then it's like, what am I to do? I'm just gonna go with my instinct and say that it's that that circular thing on the holographic map. Well, that's the case, and it's like somewhere on that side. I don't know. I have no clue. It's saying it, if that thing is to be taken at its word, then it should be like right in front of me if that's the case, but I don't know. I hate how two people have their freighter parked over there. It's confusing me as well. Just a random storm popping up, blocking my vision again. That could be why they gave us the pulse drive upgrade, because they knew it was going to take us a while to figure out where the black hole went. Because it's not something you could track. It's not something you could try and look for. It's just something that's there. And if there's a big old gas giant in your way, it's definitely going to block your view. So that's probably why I'm not able to see it. It's because it's on the other side of it over here. It's going to take a minute of travel. So I also got to stay away from it, otherwise it's going to pull me towards it.
I'm going to go have dinner now. I hope you have fun tonight, Jason.
Alright, thanks Bryce. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, I'm still on the expedition. I'm going to be doing 2 streams tonight. This one's going to be phase 4, and the one that I do later on is going to be phase... Yeah, and then the one I'm going to be doing later on is phase 5. I still do not see this black hole. And I know for a fact that you can see a black hole from anywhere in a system. This stinks. Whoa. Freaked me out there. You know something I can try? I don't have any gas in the tank. But I can try going to another system and then coming back to this system and see if it puts me in front of the black hole again like it did when I first entered this system. I'm not saying it's a guarantee that that can happen, but maybe.
Technology recharge.
Hey, it's better than looking around like how I'm doing right now, you know? Wait, hold up. Oh, there's a black hole right there. Is there no black hole in this system? I mean, that's weird. I could have sworn there was a black hole in that system. When I first entered there, I saw it immediately. I don't think black holes disappear. That's not something that happens. Let's take up... Oh, fuck. I can't. Where's the system I was just at? Was that it? I can't remember. Fuck. Let's go to the space station. I think the space station... Yeah, I know there's a black hole discovered. I mean, I could do it this way. Where is... There it is. See? You can see it like literally anywhere. So maybe the system I was in didn't have one? And that's odd to me. But whatever, I guess. Alright, let's... Whoa. Okay, don't go into it. I can't go into it. According to what it says, I'm supposed to leave my pilot seat and go into it that way, but I don't know how close I am to it to do that. I don't know what the event horizon is or how far away it is. Fuck, man, that noise. Alright, let's leave. Okay. You'll wish me luck, everybody. Here I go. Fuck. I don't know how close I have to be, but I'm going into the black hole. Oh, yep, here we go. We're getting there. This is freaky. Never done this before outside of my ship. This is crazy. Am I going to be alive when this is all done? Whoa, colors. Woo. Well, this is crazy. And here I am, in space. No time for caution. Cross the event horizon on foot. Phase 4 complete. Alright, back to my Corvette. I'm glad it can cross the event horizon with me.
Add an S.
Yeah, spaghettified.
You're being spaghettified.
Woo! Being spaghetti is a lot more intense than I thought it would be. This brave little guy is the first of any of my save data to do something like that. Okay, I thought my ship was broken for a second. I was like, why is that still open? Wow, look at these great looking planets. Alright, let's see what got damaged. Something always gets damaged when you go through a black hole. Alright, nothing on my starship. Nothing on my multi-tool. Nothing in my exosuit. Huh? Typically that happens. Is it just because I did it on foot? Huh. I don't know. That typically always happens whenever I go through a black hole. Parts of my ship get damaged. Well. Well, this is the first time I've done it on foot, so maybe that doesn't happen when you're on foot. Alright, now we gotta get the timestamp 5. But from what everybody's told me, when you go through the black hole, you get sent... Well, not from what everybody's told me, it's what I've heard as I've been watching videos about this new expedition. You get sent really far away from the rendezvous point. Yes, very, very far away. Because I can't even see it from where I'm at. So, yeah. This is why it's very important to visit the space station before you go through the black hole. Because if you do that, you're able to use the portal to get back. Because otherwise you're going to be taking a very long time to get home. To get to the next rendezvous point. And obviously that was the right black hole to go through because somebody else went through it, apparently. It's the only reason why there should be another player here. There are 2 of them, actually. No, 3, according to the hub at the top there. So yeah. I made the right choice to go to that other star system. Because I swear I saw a black hole when I went into that gas giant system. But I don't know what happened. I guess it disappeared or something, because it wasn't there when I was looking for it. Oh well. Oh, I went the wrong way again. Damn it. I always get turned around when I'm landing in my Corvette for some reason. It's because it spins. And then when I leave out the cockpit or the hatch, I always think that I have to go around the other side of the ship. I know why that is. It's because when you leave your starship, that's what you do when you're landing in a starship. You go, when you're getting out of your starship, you turn around and you go around the other side of your starship because your starship always faces the opposite direction of where you land. And when you get out of your starship, you're facing the same direction that your starship is facing. So you have to turn around. That's why. I was sitting there like, why does my brain keep doing that? But now I figured it out. This is because I'm just so used to landing in my starship. Corvette's got different rules. It's especially complicated when you're on an abandoned space station because you can't use the teleport. But I like it that way, if I'm being honest, because it's, you know, it's aesthetic. It goes along with the whole this space station's abandoned thing. So yeah, that phase was pretty cool. I got it done in a decent amount of time. When I get back to rendezvous point 4, I'm gonna wrap things up. Rendezvous point 5? You can warp there? What? They let you warp to? Oh, it was the one that had the... I see. It was the one that had the... Oh, okay. I'm guessing a lot of people were complaining about going through the black hole because it seems like they moved it to Rendezvous Point 5. That system. Alright. Well, there we go. Now people don't have to worry about it anymore. Where the hell is Rendezvous Point 4 at? I want to go back there. I want to travel to Rendezvous Point 5 so that I can demonstrate to people how to do that. Where is it? It's not here.
What was that place you were just running?
What? Oh, this is an abandoned space station. It's way different looking than a regular space station. It's supposed to emulate the space stations that we used to have when No Man's Sky first launched. This is what the space stations used to look like, except without all the red. It looks damaged and messed up because it hasn't been used in so long. So, you know, if you ever want to know what the space stations used to look like, this is what they used to look like. I really like the world building that No Man's Sky does. With every update, they do something like this. Where they're like, okay, yeah, all that stuff that you used to know, it still exists, but it's damaged now. It's broken. It no longer functions the way it used to.
I see. Interesting callback.
So it kind of adds a bit of depth to every update. Yeah. It adds depth to every update. It makes you feel like every update that No Man's Sky has isn't just an update, it's continuing the story. It's like part of the story. It's not just a random update, it's part of the story itself. But yeah, all of this infestation and stuff like this, it's all, this all never used to be here. There used to be NPCs and stuff that you could talk to. It's crazy. When I first encountered an abandoned space station, it was an experience. And that was back when space stations still kind of looked like this. They used to have abandoned space stations, but instead of looking like this, they looked like, they were more barren. They didn't have all the modules that they have now. They only had to add those because, you know, otherwise it would break the game if they didn't add them. Like, there used to not be teleportals. Well, there used to be teleportals, but they didn't look like this. And, the area where you can change your starship and stuff like that wasn't there. Alright, well, I guess we'll go to Rendezvous Point 5. I don't know where Rendezvous Point 4 went. It was here. That's weird. But all of these rendezvous points haven't been too far away from each other. You know what? I'll just go back to Rendezvous Point 3, I guess. and then go back to 4 from 3. And let's hope it doesn't glitch out and I end up going through the floor again. That is odd that they allow you to go to rendezvous point 5 like immediately. I'm gonna jump just in case. Okay. I was like, I hope that I don't glitch through the floor. Let's jump just to be sure.
At Prism Zone. Did you play this game from the original launch version or after they made lots of improvements?
There it is. Yes, I played it from the original launch version. I was one of the people that bought No Man's Sky when it first came out on the PlayStation 4. Way back in 2016. I was super excited because I'd never really played a game like this before. You know me, you've been to several of my streams. I love adventure, I love exploration. And this game was just the epitome of that. I didn't really care about playing with other players or going through a story or anything like that. I just kind of wanted to explore this world. So I still got a lot out of it when it first launched. I know and I understand why everybody was so upset, but I knew that they were going to be doing updates. It was the same thing with Minecraft. When that first started, all you really had was like... Have you ever seen Minecraft before it launched? Or like after it launched? It was like... I think it was called like Grasslands. And there was only one, I think 2 types of enemies. There was just the zombie and the skeleton, and that was it. And it was super vague. There wasn't much depth to it. So I was under the impression that it was just going to get better as time went on. But I'm guessing nobody else felt like that. And there was still a lot to explore and do in No Man's Sky when it first launched. And that very same year, they released an update. So, I don't know. I guess people are just picky. Alright, let's go back to Rendezvous Point 4. I don't know why it wasn't available at the other space station, but... meh.
At Prism Zone. Yet it looks so very different from the later versions.
Yes, it does. And if you want to see my experience, I do have it in the archives. I have, I think, 3 videos from when I first started playing No Man's Sky. The very first video is from when I first started up No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky Part 1. It was the very first time I had played No Man's Sky. The other 2 videos after it, I had played for a bit. So I understood it a little bit more. Alright, let's head to a planet, settle down, save and stop. I'm going to be stopping the stream, but if you guys want to come back, I am going to be picking the stream back up in a little while afterwards.
It differed a lot from all the hype trailers.
Right. A lot of the trailers that they were showing off was just concept stuff. And I feel like they didn't do a very good job of explaining that. They did have the little disclaimer at the bottom saying that this is concept and not a final product. But, you know, a lot of people, when they see stuff like that, they get the impression that that's what it's going to be when they first play it. From what I've heard, now, this is semi-confirmed by some people at Hello Games, partially, but the reason why it deferred so much from what they showed at launch is because I think 2 years before they launched the game, after they had been hyping it up so much, they had a flood at their headquarters, and they ended up losing a lot of information that they had been working on. So they kind of had to build a large portion of the game from the ground up still. But I don't know. I really don't know if that's confirmed or not, because it feels like that would be something that they would immediately state before launching the game. But, I don't know. I don't work at Hello Games or anything like that. You can do some research on it. There are people that have been talking about it, but as far as I can tell, they look like rumors, but it would make a lot of sense, you know, as to why a lot of the stuff that they showed off wasn't in the game. And it also explains why that very same year they were able to put out some updates that made the game a bit more interesting. But at the same time, the damage was already done, so, you know. Nobody really cared when the first update came out. Everybody was already bashing the game for various reasons, which was sad. Alright, so this planet, this moon, doesn't really have anything on it, so I think I'll go there. Yeah, I'll go there. But yeah, I'm going to be playing a little bit later. After I get done this stream, I'm going to start another stream.
Streaming on Twitch as well, Tala?
Yes, I am also streaming on Twitch. I do dual streaming. I stream from Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But yeah, this stream was phase 4. The next stream I do is going to be phase 5 because there's only one day left to do this expedition. So I'm going to be streaming twice tonight. I'm going to be streaming twice tonight. I'm going to stop now and then come back in about a half hour. Want to grab a snack or something before I start up the next stream. So if you guys wanted to come back, that'd be perfectly fine with me. I'm just glad to have you here right now. Thank you all for being here. Okay, I'm good. Let's take a picture so I could make the thumbnail. Off my head. Oh man, ran out of juice. Oh yeah, I forgot to put those there. That's alright, that don't take up too much of my platform. Can't believe I grabbed 3 of these. I don't need 3. Oh well. Alright. Camera mode. Let's find a good angle.
At Inesba.
I like the glow
What's
from my
username
ship.
on Twitch if you don't mind sharing.
Oh no, I don't. It's the same as it is here. Just look up All Creator and you should find it. All Creator Live. It's not the All Creator Live archive, not the All Creator Live archives. It's just All Creator Live. Because I started that stream before I started this one. And on YouTube, my YouTube account is mostly to catalog everything I do on Twitch. So I figured streaming to both would be beneficial. Alright. I like the way everything's glowing. It's pretty cool. Yep, no problem. Can't really see my character, but that's fine.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, let's save again, and then I'll head back to the main title screen. Oh, you know what? No, I won't. I just realized I haven't popped off the milestone. I haven't gotten my rewards. Memory fragments. Oh, for my inventory. Oh, okay, yeah, that gives me a random upgrade. Defense chip and haunted organs. Something to eat. Wow, it's been a while since we've seen... It's been a long time since we've seen memory fragments. It's been like a couple expeditions since we've seen the memory fragments. Alright, so which one do we get? What do we get? Oh, we get upgrades. We get a starship inventory. Just one? Oh, that's kind of a ripoff. Well, it's random, so.
New chapter has followed. Smiley face.
Thank you very much, Mew Chapter, for following.
The All Creator Live Archives. Mew chapter has followed. Smiley face.
I'm guessing that's a Nesba over on Twitch. If so, hello and welcome. I like your name on Twitch, Mew Chapter. Ooh, we get a defense chip. Wonder if we're going to have to use that. Haunted organs. I'm gonna keep those too. They'll give me some money. Good bit of money. Alright. Let's pop off our last reward in phase 4.
Found you on Mew chapter on Twitch.
Yep, I saw. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for following me on Twitch. Wings of Aeon plans, Aeon pillar plans, Aeon pyramid plans. Cool. More stuff for my starship. Alright, well, I'll just have to keep these here for now. Once this is all over, I feel like we're going to have a lot of stuff to modify our ship with.
NP.
Alright, cool. So, let me see here. Phase 4, I would have to say the hardest thing to do was the radiant crystals, and that wasn't really hard. It was just... it took a longer time than a lot of the other things. Make sure before you go through any black hole that you visit a space station at Rendezvous Point 4, R3, any of the space stations. Visit them so you can get back to them very easily. When it comes to collecting the storm crystals, make sure you do these two first. Because if you get this, you'll get the Supreme Thermal Protection upgrades. And that will help you out tremendously with getting the storm crystals on the gas giant. But yeah, everything else was pretty easy, very straightforward. It kind of guides you to each one of the things. Those who have a fear of large astral bodies and storm systems, I'm very sorry. This phase is not going to be a good one for you. Alright, let's check out Phase 5. What are we doing there? The same two things. Visit Rendezvous Point 5 and find the fire ship Arcadia again. Alien Menagerie. Discover creatures on the final world? What? Final world? What did he mean by that? Forgotten quarries. Gather polished stone. I could do that. It's not that difficult. Grave robber. Reassemble a complete skeleton. That'll be fun. Hooked. Catch your first 5-star fish. Oh, catch your first 5 fish. I was like, 5-star? This ain't Genshin Impact. Catch your first fish. 5 fish. Okay, that should be fun. Oh, and then a mystery thing. Oh, because we're catching... I know what we're going to be doing. I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say there's going to be a boss battle at the end of all this. If those of you who have watched me play No Man's Sky last year during the Halloween event, you know it's going to happen. And then those who haven't watched that stream, go back there and check it out. But other than that, I'm not going to spoil that. But yeah. That'll be what we do next time when I start the stream back up in about a half hour. Sorry I have to break up the stream like this, but I kind of want to keep things all in perspective for those watching in the archives. So if you guys want to tune in when I start the stream back up in about a half hour, I'll welcome you back as well. Prism and Nesba. Alright, let's head back to the title screen. Quit to mood select. Okay, well, that does it for another day of All Creator Live. For now, that is. I'd like to thank Bryce for stopping by and saying hello. It was good to see you again. I'm glad you're enjoying your game and that you were able to get that chapter done. Good luck with all your other chapters in that game. I'm sure the story is going to get interesting as things continue. Thank you very much to Anespa for hanging out. It was good seeing you again. And thank you for following me over on Twitch. No problem, Anespa. And thank you to Prism Zeo for stepping by and saying hi. It was good to see you again, buddy. And I'm glad you enjoy everything you see with No Man's Sky. It is a fun game, but I do enjoy playing it for those who don't have the game to just enjoy and, you know, bask in its glory. But yeah, you know, in the future at some point, maybe think about picking up the game. It's a lot of fun. If you like what you see here, you'll have a lot of fun playing it. I'm not even demonstrating half of the fun stuff that you could do in that game. In this game. I mean, I don't know why I said that game. Alrighty, to those watching in the archives, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're ever wondering what it is I'm going to be playing or when, you can always check the posts tab over on YouTube. I always keep it up to date every day. And yeah, to anyone who's still there in chat, I'm going to be back in about 30 minutes, so, you know, I hope to see you then. Don't forget to drop a like. I going to go grab a snack. Hope you all have a safe day, fun day, and sleep easy. Good night, everyone.